Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday night and time for another Facebook Live. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Arkansas, and you can find me online at creatingwithcindy.com. And tonight I'm going to show you how I decorated this pizza box. And I told you there was a little surprise about it, and I will show that to you at the end. But it's these pizza boxes are great. Hey, Nancy, welcome. Because they're coated on the inside, so they're food safe. Hey, Susie. Welcome, welcome. And they're a great way to just give little gifts, and this is even a better way. So let me share this video real quick while everybody's getting on. Always takes me a minute to find it. I have to be sure I'm not like playing it in the background so you don't hear it twice. That's annoying. All right, there it is. And it seems like Facebook changes things like every other day. Hey, Betty, welcome. My laptop is thinking. So those of you that were in class last night have an idea of what I'm going to show you about this little pizza box, but don't spoil it. And the rest of you, let's see, which option is it under now? There we go. The rest of you will see the surprise. So I hope you've enjoyed the 12 days of Christmas. I missed a few days here and there, you know, life gets in the way. But it's been fun to look back at all the fun cards I've gotten as swaps or that I've made with all the gorgeous products in this catalog. And we're about to the end of it, so there's not much time left. And I think I have a couple of cards that I got in swaps with new stuff that I might just show you at the end. Just to show you some new stuff, just for fun. Oh yeah, that's a new one. I can show you a couple of those too. Okay, I think we're about ready. Whoop. One more click. There we are. All right, we are ready to get started. So like I said, this is a pizza box, and I will show you. They're very easy to construct. If you haven't seen these before, they come like this. And there's a couple of little pieces right there that I just pop out. That's usually the first thing. There we go. And then you just fold on all these score lines. And I don't even use my bone folder on this. I guess you could, but I usually just fold them like this. And then all you do to put them together is these. Oh, I forgot to fold those in. These fold up like that. Hopefully you can see this. Try not to get in the way. And then this comes over the end and goes down in there, and there's a couple of little slots right there. Hey, Allison, welcome. That it folds down into. And then this just folds in like that. And there you go. Pizza box. And like I said, the inside is food safe. So if you make cookies or something, you can put them in there. You don't even have to put them in a bag if you don't want. I probably would, just to keep it from getting too dirty. All right, so that's our pizza box. The paper that I'm using tonight, and it's all the paper, is from this Trimming the Town suite. And this is one of the ones that is going away, and I'm really sad about this one. It's really a fun, and then there's the stamp set. It's really a fun one. It may not, I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm going to get rid of it yet or not, because I do really like it. All right, let me get all my little pieces that I covered up here. And I will put all the measurements. So these houses are from the Designer Series paper. It comes, let me just see if I can pull. My sheet is kind of all torn, or cut up now, but let me grab a piece to show you a little piece of it anyway. And I love how Stampin' Up! Has been doing this. So there's a piece of the Designer Series paper that has these houses and these trees, and the dies that go with this set, we'll cut these out. which is fabulous. So that's all I did for my house. Now the stamp set has houses that you can stamp and color and die cut, but for this I just cut them out of the paper. And then this is the paper that goes with that suite. So I'm using just a little bit different color on this one, just for something different. So let's get, I'm going to use my green glue or the Tombow liquid glue, and I'm just going to glue this piece right to the top of my pizza box. So it's going to go right up here at the top. I'm going to hold it for just a minute so it'll get nice and set. All right, then I'm going to open it up because this part is easier to do if it's open. And I'm going to take this piece and get some of my pieces out of the way. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to glue, actually first I'm going to lay it on here till it's about centered, and then I'm just going to fold it over and kind of crease it so I know where to put it. And then I'm going to put glue on the little tabs. And then I'm going to put a thin line, right, Nancy and Allison? A thin line of glue here at the bottom. They heard that last night in class. And I'm going to put that, and you might guess what this is going to turn into. Right here. So where my crease lines are, and that's why I like to use the green glue on this, the liquid glue, because you've got a little bit of time. Like that needs to be moved down just a tad. A little bit of time to adjust it. And then I like to just kind of fold it in. That's getting in the way. And hold it until I feel like it's good. Yeah, Allison says, yes, very thin. Hold that until it's good and stuck on there. And then if you want, I'm going to grab, these are my gluey scissors. They're not my good Stampin' Up! Ones, so I use them if I've got glue stuff. You can trim off these corners so that they match the, and they don't have to be perfect. Like this one, there's just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we have our box all covered. And now we're ready to put our little decorations on. And actually, we need to do our sentiment first. So this I had to grab in the set that goes with the suite. There aren't any sentiments in it. So I grabbed this in the Pines because I loved this season's greetings in it. And this is another set that's going away. That's very sad. But I've got Old Olive. That's the color in this house. And just a little strip of Whisper White. And so I'm just going to stamp Season's Greetings. And it doesn't matter if it's straight or not because we're going to punch it out. There we go. Put that out of the way before I make a mess. And then I'm going to take this punch. I say this every time. I really do need to label these punches so I can tell you what they are. This is a great one for just little sentiments, and it just fits. It might cut off a teeny tiny bit of the G, but I decided it fit well enough, and I liked the way it looked. Okay, now we have all of our pieces. So I'm going to take my house, and I'm going to be very careful when I glue this down that I don't glue the top down. I'm going to glue the bottom down. So I'm just going to take some of, I always get down too far. Let me scoot up a little bit. So I'm going to take my house and glue it down here. So again, I'm just gluing the bottom. I'm not gluing anything at the top. You might have already guessed what we're going to do with this. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals. And so this was another little piece of house. And I'm just going to put it on the front. But I'm going to pop it up so it has a little more dimension. And if you didn't know, don't throw away your dimensional sheet when you use up all the inside ones, because you can cut these pieces on the outside and they work just fine. And it's really nice if you need a long strip for anything, you can just cut a whole strip along the side. All right, so I'm just going to put this right there in the middle. So that's like a little porch coming out. And then my little tiny tree that I die cut, I'm going to use a mini dimensional on it. So these are just the little mini dimensionals. I think I'm done with the green glue. I'll set it aside before I make a mess. And he's going to just go right over here. And then my Season's Greetings, I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals, a couple of mini dimensionals along the bottom of it, because he's going to just sit right here at the bottom of my house. So kind of towards the bottom of this greeting. Just a couple of them. And he'll sit right down here. There we go. So there's our box, and we can put fun goodies in there for people. But the other thing you can do with this, and I got this idea, not this design, but this, oh wait, I forgot. We have little, these blue jewels. And I think I used the dark ones on this one. So let's get some dark ones here. These are so, look how sparkly they are. They are so pretty. And there's one that's a lighter blue, and then one's a little darker blue. And I just took 3 of the darker ones, because this sky was darker, so I wanted to use the darker ones on it. And just put them around in my sky. Maybe we'll even do 5 on this one. Might as well. You know, you're always supposed to do an odd amount. There, aren't those pretty? Okay, now I'm ready to show you the little surprise that goes with it. So this also doubles as a gift card holder. So you can just, I didn't have any gift cards, so this is my son's library card, but it works. So you can slide a gift card down in there. So what a cute way to give somebody a little treat. You can put some candy or cookies on the inside, a gift card on the outside. And if you wanted, you could tie a ribbon around it, and there you go. It's a perfect little gift. Great for teachers. If you're giving them a gift card, they would love this. It's great. The one that I gave everybody last night was this one with the triangle set and the stitched triangles. And then this is from the Warm Hug set. And then I'll show you the other things that we made in class last night. So last night was a gift card class. Thank you, Nancy. And so we made 6 gift card holders. So they got 2 of each of these. So this is one of them. This is using the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. Thanks, Allison. Which is retiring also. And it was a carryover from last year. But this opens up like this. And your little gift card slides. Whoops, it goes this way. Slides right in there. So just a really cute way to send a gift card. And then this one is using the mousse that is retiring. And this one just slides off. And then your gift card goes right in here. And then you just slide that back on. And there you go. And then the last one that we made was using this same Trimming the Town. I know, we missed you, Betty. I'm sorry that you had to miss it too. This was Trimming the Town, and this one opens, and then your gift card goes right in there. So some really cute ways to give gift cards. if you want to dress them up a little bit. All right. Oh, wait, I promised you I'd show you some new things, didn't I? I think I buried them. Here they are. So this was the swap I made. I don't think I showed this to you. This is with a stamp set called Floating and Fluttering, I think it is. If you know me, you know that butterflies are my favorite. And so anything with butterflies, I'm going to have to get. So this was the swap card I made. Isn't that fun? And then this is one that I received. This is from Paula. And this is using, I think it's called Art Gallery, but it's a beautiful floral stamp set. And there are dies that go with it. And then there's something, it's called gold foil maybe. And there's like heat and stick powder that you put on and you heat it up and it makes it sticky. And then you just put this gold foil on it, kind of press it on, and then it just stays wherever you've put the heat and stick powder. So I can't wait to get some of that and play with it. So there's a couple of sneak peeks. This stuff will be coming in January. But until then, you have a little bit longer to get whatever you're missing from the holiday catalog, and then they'll be gone. All right, so this is what we made. And then somebody that comments on this will get one of these cute boxes. Probably, which one did I make? This one. I think that one looks a little better. You know, I always send you the best of the two I make. So somebody will get this. I may undo it and flatten it to make it easier to send. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I am planning, as of right now, I'm planning to be here next week for another Facebook Live. Will probably be our last chance to see any of the holiday sets. So I'll be here then to show you that. And I may... Yeah, I should be here next week. And then after that, I'm probably going to take a week off. I am actually going to go travel home to see my parents. I haven't seen them for a year. So I'm going to go home and see them after Christmas and spend some time with them. So I'm going to take some time off. So if I don't get back to you right away, that's why I'm off visiting family. But I will see you next week, and we'll look at something else from the holiday catalog. All right, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Night.